back, everyone. Mike here. I am out in the woods here on the RK55. I'm planning on cutting a little bit of firewood, but it is going to snow later on today, something like that. So I was thinking I'm going to bring this bigger tractor out and try to pull that big oak up off the hill. We'll see what happens. But the ground is frozen. I got a little bit of traction right now. And if this doesn't work, I can at least rule this out too. Next step will either be cables, snatch blocks, or I may find a use, other uses for an excavator. See that? I was just reaching for the shuttle shift, and this is the hydrostat. That's like whenever I was running the Stihl MS 880. I ran it for just a couple hours. And then, it was like a week later, I grabbed the MS 362 and I picked it up. I almost threw it down in the woods, it was so light. But anyway, let's back down here and hook onto this thing, see what happens. I'm just going to hook to the drawbar. I know there'll be a lot of people that say, hook it over top of the rear blade and lift it up. But you know what? That thing weighs a ton. Actually, it weighs over 2 tons. And I'm not sure if that's a good idea. That's a very heavy-duty rear blade on this tractor, yet I don't want to bend it up. We'll see what happens. Alright, I'm going to hook onto it right here. Not sure how this is going to work out. This is steeper than it looks, believe me. And when I hook that chain up, I'm going to make sure I have enough slack to get over that little hump right there. Just that will make all the difference in the world. If I can get that, rear tire over top of that hump right there, that'll help me out a little bit.
Come out of break of night, and the pink skies waving goodbye. She come out of break of night, leaving no traces around. She's trying to free her reckless heart. She's trying to be as light as a breeze. Queen of art, Friday morning. Yeah, she's trying to avoid everyone. Even the battle for peace. The Queen of Ireland, Friday morning. The Queen of Ireland, Friday morning.
Well, that's either the second or third strike. The problem is, it's just not froze enough. You make one rotation of the tire, it just digs right in, and the tractor starts sinking. So what I did, I just kind of smoothed it up a little bit, rolled it in with the tires, and if we do get a freeze, I know this thing will pull it right out, no problem at all. It's got plenty of power, it just lacks the traction. And I'm not even sure if ag tires would make it any better. I think you would just, it's so soft right underneath this crust, I think you just sink right down. Now the last time I tried pulling that log out, I had the RK37 out here. And several people commented that I should have pulled the tractor down frontwards, lift up one end of the log to take some weight off of it, and then back up the hill. I can guarantee you that would never work. No way at all. And the reason is, that thing weighs almost 5,000 pounds. I think the 37 may be able to lift one end of it, no problem. But all that's going to do is take all the weight off the back tires. You're going down a hill like this and trying to pull it just wouldn't work. Now I know in today's video there's going to be someone commenting to throw a chain over top of the rear blade on this tractor to lift the weight off of it and pull it up the hill that way. That's a very, very heavy duty rear blade. Let me show you. This is a really beefy rear blade. And I mean, that log weighs a ton. Like I said earlier, that's actually over 2 tons it weighs. And this far out, if that chain was resting over this, I don't know. It might be able to do it. If you want, if you suggest that, bring your rear blade over here and we'll try it. And if it don't work, you can swing by the scrapyard on your way home. But we'll see. Well, but anyway, this tree's been out here for probably 150 years or something. A couple more days isn't going to hurt anything, I guess. Speaking of that, we should count the growth rings on this thing. Look at that. That's just one little thin piece I cut off of it. Enter in the comments how old you think this tree is, and I'll get my reading glasses and my magnifying glass, and we'll count rings on this thing. I'm going to guess right now 165 years old. That's my guess. Enter in the comments what you think. Well, anyway, I'm going to go do something that I know I'm going to be successful at, and that is to cut some firewood. So if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.